What's good, fam? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy TYT, and y'all are on OMG. It's TYT, guys. Okay, so man, it has been too long since I put up a video, guys. Now, last week I kind of went live and I kind of shared with you guys what I've been listening to, man. But it's been way too long since I put up a real video, man. All right, I'll be honest. You know, I had a comment and it kind of got to me. It was like, boring, just being real, dog, or something like that. And you know, it kind of got to me. But then, right after that, I'm like, well, it's a record video. Like, sitting here talk about records can be boring unless you have like just that type of personality or something like that, or but just sitting here talking about music and records and stuff like that, man, if you're not into that type of stuff, it can be boring, right? So why am I letting that get to me? You know what I mean? This is something that I love. This is something that I'm passionate about, guys. And that's what prompted me to start putting up videos in the first place. But then I'm starting to learn and to see that there are a lot of creators on YouTube like me, you know, that collect hip hop, R&B, and stuff like that, man. And I'm getting hip to the game, man. So if y'all know any other creators, into hip hop and R&B, man, just link me down in the comments, and I will most definitely check them out. But with all that being said, man, welcome back to the channel, man. We're gonna talk about one of my favorite groups that I grew up listening to, guys, that my parents put me on to, or even during that time, that's who was popping. That was a group that was popping at the time. Now, with no further ado, man, we're just gonna get right into it. So I am talking about The Time, guys. The Time. Now, this is one of the records that my parents played all the time. This, what time is it? I think this one is like the last album that they put out together, before like Moore's Day, as you can see on the front of the cover. Went solo. But before I get into all that, man, we gonna talk about The Time. Okay. So we got the boys, y'all. We got the boys. Here they go. Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis, Jelly Bean, Jesse James, Monty Moyer, I don't know how to say that. Jelly Bean Johnson again, and of course Morris Day. The Time. Okay, and their music, in my opinion, is timeless, guys. It's timeless. Now, I guess since I have this record out first, I guess we could start with What Time Is It? You know what I mean? Now, like I was saying, I think this is like their last album together. I used to be good at this, man, but for some reason I always struggle putting these records back in the plastic. Like, what's to me, guys? What's to me? Alright, so on this album, they had songs like 7779311. That's probably one of the popular ones. The Walk. What's the one? Gigolos get lonely too. You know what I mean? So, what time is it? The Time, you know, and then like one of the most memorable songs off here is Everybody Walk Your Body. Come on, everybody walk. You know, like Morris Day was the man, you know, like and with the walk, then you know, like you know, the song goes on and stuff, and then it's the one part, you know, the girl is walking out of the club. He's like, "Hey, girl, where you going?" He's just like, "Oh, I can't do this." She's like, "Cause you got them jeans on." Man, like this takes me back to my childhood, man. You know, but like I was saying, The Time, man, just a legendary group in themselves. You know, super producers. Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis originated from this group, guys, and and they were signed by Prince. So this is one of Prince's groups. You know what I mean? And basically, you know, like Prince, he was a control freak. So most of the songs that they performed and sang and stuff was written by Prince. You know what I mean? Like that just shows you the genius of this guy. Like he can go everywhere with it, you know. But we're talking about The Time, guys. So what time is it? Okay, I'll say I'll go with the my I think this is their first album, but Ice Cream Castle, The Time. This album right here, guys, is probably is my least favorite. I don't know many of the songs on here at all, and before I did this video, I didn't listen to it, so you know, but you know, I had to have it in the collection. You know what I'm saying? Ice Cream Castles, as y'all can see, this is almost a pristine copy, you know, or really nice copy. I'll just say that, not pristine. But just look at the cover, guys. Look at the cover. Man, we got Morris Day looking all super clean, and then Jesse James in this pink suit. We got my guy. Oh, I forgot about Jerome, y'all. How do I forget about Jerome? But yeah, we got Jerome. That dude, that's my guy, man. Every time they perform, you know, Jerome, you know, he a man, you know. So that's Ice Cream Castle. But then I listen to this album so much. That I have 2 copies. This is The Time. You know, self-titled album. But yeah, you know, like with this one, you know, although like, you know, like it was, you know, they were signed with Prince and stuff like that, you know, it was produced by Morris Day, but y'all remember that TLC song, Get It Up? Get It Up. That's a remake off of this album, guys. That's the first song on here. And then, you know, they got Girl, After High School, Cool. You know, it's a pretty short album, y'all. It's only 6 songs on here. But my favorite song on this album, guys, is Oh Baby. Oh Baby. But man, the album covers, man, back in that time, I mean, they're just classic, just timeless, you know. Gotta love them. Gotta love them. But that's the 3 albums that I have by The Time. But it was a legendary group, guys, like, and, you know, and they didn't stay together, just because, individually, they're all. I mean, they were all pretty talented on their own, guys. Like I can't talk today, I guess. So, man, so I'm just show y'all some albums of some of the members working on their own, and I guess I will just go ahead and start with the star, right? uh, that's Morris Day, guys. You know, so we got Morris Day. This is the Color of Success album. On here, the song, like with Morris Day, like kind of when I was talking about the walk, like he was a dancer, like he would dance, so like he had songs out talking about a dance, and the most popular song on here is Oak Tree. I remember that video. Oak tree, oak tree, oak tree, oak tree. Put it to the test. Oak tree. When it comes to dancing, I'm the best. Oak tree. Ready to debut. Oak tree. Spread your branches, you know what to do. Just shake your leaves. Man, just takes me back, man. And then he also has songs like The Bird. What? Hallelujah. Oh. So, Morris Day with the dances and stuff like that. And then, he's just so cool. And, but then, I mean, probably like the biggest stars from the group has to be Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. Now, I mean, I don't know why, I just picked up one album out of the collection, but they started out when they started doing production and stuff like that. Now, I think the story goes, I think when I was watching the Unsung about the time, Prince didn't want Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis going out and working and producing for other groups and people and stuff like that, but they did it anyway. And one of the groups that they started out with was SOS Band. I mean, basically they did like the whole, like all their albums is SOS Band, Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. But then, I mean, of course, like they're known for working with Janet Jackson, like the Control and all that stuff. Whole lot of different groups, but then I mean, of course, my guy Alexander O'Neal, Sherelle, Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. But then Janet Jackson. Oh, New Edition. What am I doing? New Edition, NE. Like they I would think like their top album, the NE Heartbreak, Can You Stand the Rain? That's all Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, baby. And they stemmed from the time. Okay, and then other members, or the other members. Oh yeah. Prince, he had other acts and stuff like that, like The Family, and then Jerome is in this. Jerome and Jesse, not Jesse James, but what's the guy named Jerome? His name is Johnson. He's in the group too. This dude. But it's The Family. This is a single. What's the name of this song? Oh, The Screams of Passion. Now, of course, I didn't listen to it, but so other members, went off and did other stuff, stayed in with the label and stuff like that. But then we got Jesse Johnson. This is the only album I got of his. But you know, Jesse Johnson, when I'm looking at these older, like, you know, the other time albums, like, this dude was smooth, man. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. Like, this dude was smooth. Like, like, you can't deny how smooth that guy was. Now, of course, they were just so breed, you know, with the Jerry curls. I already talked about him with that pink suit on, you know. So, you know, Morris Day was smooth, but, you know, I think when it comes to ladies, I think that the ladies probably gravitated more towards Jesse Johnson too. You know what I mean? So that's the time, guys. That is the time. And, you know, just one of my favorite groups that I grew up listening to. And of course, most of that was, what time is it? All right, y'all. So, man, I just like talking about music and stuff like that, and, you know, the stuff that comes to my mind and how it affected me, or, you know, where I was when I heard it and stuff like that. So, man, I hope y'all like my video on the time. If you did, just leave me some comments down in the comment section, man. But y'all already know, man, this video is not over yet. Man, I got to give y'all the single of the video. Now, this is going way left from the time. Has nothing to do with this video. But when I saw the record, man, I had to talk about it. Okay, and that is Bone Crusher, guys. Never Scared. Y'all remember this? Outside of the club and they think I'm a punk. You know, this big dude with his shirt all off and stuff like that. The crazy hair. I ain't never scared. I ain't never scared. I ain't never scared. I used to love that song. Well, I love that song. I love this song, guys. And, you know, it's just you know, like, you could throw it on today and get the club jumping. And that's basically, you know, like how it was back when it came out. Like, you throw this on and it just got crunk. He's from ATL, you know. He got crunk, man, you know, but yeah, man, Bone Crusher, guys, single of the video. Thanks for watching. Like, share, comment, subscribe. OMG, it's your boy TYT, and I'm out.